My name is Brooke. We're going to get started today. You don't need any equipment, but you are going to come up out of your chair, make your way to stand. All right, I'm going to make my screen big and we are going to get going. So again, you're coming up to stand to start our class today. Go ahead and reach both of your arms high overhead and then grab your left wrist with your right hand. You're going to pull up and then you're going to reach over towards the right side of your room. Now let me fix this. I'm a little shorter than my computer thinks I am. Reach over to the right. Push your hips to the left. Take another round of breath. And then come up through center. Release your arms in between and just shake them out. Maybe roll your shoulders a few times if that feels good. Just kind of let any tension go. And then you're going to send your arms back up. This time, grab your right wrist, pull up, and reach to the left. Well, if you are joining live, it is Monday morning, possibly getting close to lunchtime if you're on the East Coast. But if you're on the West Coast, we're at about 9:40. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. You're going to come back up to center. Go ahead and release your arms again. Shake them on out. Take your arms back up. We're going to reach back to the right. This time, if you'd like, you're going to step your left foot behind your right, anywhere behind your right foot. You can space your feet further apart for a little bit of help with balance. And then again, push your hips to the left. Reach your arms high. Really try and feel that side body stretch. So think of coming up out of your hip versus kind of slouching in and collapsing and reaching forward. We want to reach up, get that length. Stay on this side for one more really big breath in. So fill your lungs a little bit more. Feel the stretch between each of your ribs. And exhale, go ahead, release your arm, shake it on out. We've got to do the other side. Take your arms high. Same thing here. Right arm goes high, reach to the left. Option to step your right foot back and behind. Push your hips over to the right. Up and out of your hip. Find that big, long stretch. Again, a really big breath in to stretch out between your ribs. And then exhale, go ahead and relax, shake it on out. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to reach over to your left trap. So that muscle that sits between your shoulder and the base of your neck, maybe that area that gets a little tight or sore, that's where I want you to reach, and you're just going to kind of massage that area with your fingertips. So just kind of drawing some circles, digging into that muscle. And then I want you to kind of find that really meaty area, the muscle area. You're going to press and just kind of hold. And then I want you to bring your left arm out like a goalpost, and you're just going to rotate down and up a few times. You might kind of come in and out. So just kind of explore that area. Still adding pressure with your right hand, kind of letting it act like a massage ball would, right? If you were kind of pinning your trap on the ground, you can do the same thing with the fingertips here. So any bits of movement that feel good, you might reach up and then take your arm down. Just a few more little bits of movement here on your own. And then go ahead and release. Shake both of your arms out. That's a workout for fingertips as well. And then we're going to switch. So your left hand is going to cross over. Again, we're looking for that upper trap muscle or upper trapezius, right between the base of your neck and your shoulder, roughly. So in that area, look for any points of tension and circle around. If you're feeling tension in the middle of your day, come back to this little sequence here. This can just help to let you feel a little bit more refreshed, less groggy. We hold a lot of tension in this area, so this can help. All right, go ahead and find stillness. Just add pressure, kind of like clawing your fingertips in that one specific area. Lift your right arm up to that goalpost, and then you're going to move. So maybe that internal, external rotation. Here's one movement pattern. You can kind of bring the arm in and then out, some more external and internal rotation. Or maybe you reach up overhead and then pull your elbow in. You might find one side was a bit tighter than the other. This side feels pretty good for me, but that first side, man, I definitely felt that. All right, last little bit. And go ahead and release. Shake your arms out, circle your wrists, wiggle your fingers. Good. Take your arms in front. You're going to interlock your fingers, and I want you to flip so your palms push out. You're going to round your upper back and drop your chin towards your chest. Make sure you have a slight bend in your knees. So don't lock your legs out like this. Slight bend in your knees. Drop your chin. Take a big breath in. Stay here. Push the air out as you push your palms a little further forward. Inhale, draw your hands to your low back. Draw your shoulders down and together. Lift your chest and look up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back to that round. So interlock your fingers and push away. This time, just one breath out. Inhale, draw your hands to your low back. Push your chest forward. Exhale, round. Last time you're here. Inhale, take your hands to your low back. We're going to pause in this shape. You can stay right here. So hands are supported on your low back. Or to take this stretch deeper, you're going to interlock your fingers. This time, draw your palms close. And then push your knuckles down towards the ground. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Now your chest is going to press out a little bit. See if you can tuck your hips slightly under just to protect your low back. So squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core tight. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to take it further, you can bend at your hips or hinge at your hips and draw your arms up overhead. Wherever you are, take one more round of breath. And then release your hands. Let your arms shake at your sides. All right, we've got about 2 minutes left. We are going to do a speed round for the legs. So you're going to bring your weight into your left foot, extend or step your right heel forward. Toes are pointed up. Make sure you have a nice bend in your left knee, and then hands at your hips. You're going to hinge forward until you feel a nice long stretch around the back of your right leg. Big breath in. Full breath out. Come back up to stand. Keep the weight in your left knee or left foot. You're going to pull your right knee up towards your chest as close as you can. Hands can be below the thigh or below the knee. And then you're going to step your right leg back into a high lunge. You can also do a quad stretch by grabbing your foot if you'd prefer that. Bend your left knee, but make sure your entire left foot is on the ground. So your toes shouldn't be lifted, your heels shouldn't be lifted. You want to really lock your left foot in, and then lower your hips to feel a stretch. Tuck your hips under to deepen the stretch. Maybe your right arm goes high, reach to the left side of your room. Big breath in and out. Release, step your right foot in. Let's go ahead and switch. Right foot plants, extend your left leg out, bend your right knee, and then hinge for that hamstring stretch. Try and let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Go ahead and take it up. Keep weight into your right foot. Draw your left knee high. Squeeze the knee in. And then step your foot back. High lunge. Weight into your right foot. Make sure your entire foot is suctioned to the ground. Tuck your hips under. Option to send your left arm high and then reach towards the right side of your room. Release your arms. Step your feet together. Walk your hands down the front of your legs. Forward fold. Go ahead and sway side to side if that feels good. Shake your head, yes or no. Release any tension in your jaw or between your eyebrows. Take one more breath in and out. Bring your chin close to your chest and then slowly, slowly, slowly roll up to stand. The last thing to lift will be your head. At the top, breathe in and send your arms high. Breathe out, let it go. And that is it for today. Thank you for joining me today, friends. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you do have questions, please reach out. Let me know. You can send a chat or feel free to reach out after the recording stops.